Hello viewers! If your heater suddenly stopped working, your AC is blowing the wrong temperature, or you're hearing that rapid-fire clicking behind the dash every time you start a car, you might be dealing with a blend door actuator that's just out of calibration. Good news! Resetting it is often way easier than people think, and you can do it at home with some basic tools. So today, I'm breaking down 5 different blend door actuator reset methods, from the easy stuff all the way up to a manual alignment under the dash. Stick around to the end because I'll also show you what to do when a reset doesn't fix the problem. Before you tear anything apart, make sure your symptoms match a calibration problem, because that's when resets actually help. Here are the most common signs. The temperature stuck only on full hot or full cold. Heat or AC takes way too long to respond. Sudden temperature problems after a battery change, jump start or alternator failure. Clicking for a few seconds at startup, especially after the vehicle has sat overnight. HVAC control panel seems normal, but the air output doesn't change. These are often caused by the actuator losing its home position. A reset lets it relearn the full range of motion. Now, if the actuator doesn't move at all, or the clicking never stops, or you can feel the blend doors bending, then you might be dealing with mechanical damage. But always try the reset first. Many cars, especially GM, Chrysler and some Asian brands, have an inbuilt recalibration mode that you can trigger without tools. Typical process looks like this. Turn the key to the on position, but don't start the engine. Turn the HVAC completely off. Press and hold 2 buttons, usually AC and recirculation, at the same time. Keep holding these buttons until they start flashing or the display blinks. This usually takes about 10 seconds. Once the buttons are flashing, release them and wait. The system will begin sweeping all actuators through their full travel. When the light stops flashing, recalibration is complete. Some vehicles use different button combos: AC plus defrost, auto plus power, or mode plus recirculation. But the logic is the same. Hold the buttons, wait for flashing, and let the HVAC cycle. If your vehicle doesn't have a built-in AC recalibration mode, or you don't know how to trigger it, you can try to reset the climate control module by pulling its fuse. Look in your fuse box for labels like HVAC, climate, AC, BCM, or ECAC. This will be either in the box under the hood or, more likely, somewhere inside the car, like under the dash or behind the glove compartment. Once you've located the HVAC fuse, pull it out. Wait around 10 to 15 minutes for the electricity to drain from the system. Plug the fuse back in, and finally turn on the ignition to on and let the system calibrate for about 60 seconds. The fuse pull is especially effective on cars where the HVAC module has its own dedicated circuit, which most modern vehicles do. Another approach is the battery reset, which is the oldest and simplest recalibration trick in the book. It forces the HVAC system to restart fresh and often kicks in the actuators into a home position search. Here's how to do it. Start by turning the HVAC completely. Fan off, temperature centered if possible. Turn the ignition fully off and remove the key if your vehicle has it. Next, disconnect the battery negative terminal and place the lead away from the post. Wait for 5 to 10 minutes as this gives the modules time to fully power down. Next, reconnect the terminal and tighten it firmly. Then turn the key to the on position without starting the engine. Don't touch anything for a full minute. Let the actuator cycle. You may hear small movements or light tapping. That's the system relearning the stop points. After the minute is up, start the engine and test your heat and AC. The downside is that by disconnecting the battery, you will also reset everything else like stereo, seat position memory and so on. Now, if you have a more advanced OBD2 scanner or access to such device, this is the most accurate and reliable method for newer vehicles. Plug in the scanner into the vehicle's diagnostic socket. In most cars, it's under the dashboard on the driver's side. Select your vehicle's make and model. In the menu, look for Body Control Module and then HVAC or Climate Control Module. Scroll down to Special Functions and within this menu, locate the Actuator Relearn or Calibration feature. Once you activate it, the tool sends a command to the HVAC computer to run a full sweep of blend door actuators, finding fully hot, fully cold, and every point in between. Shops use this method because it removes all guesswork. If the actuator can move, the scan tool will force it to move. If it can't, you'll know instantly. If none of the electronic reset methods work, it's time for a manual alignment. This sounds intimidating, but it's not too bad if you can reach the actuator. Locate the actuator, usually near the center of the dash or passenger side. Unplug it and remove the mounting screws. Gently move the blend door by hand. It should swing smoothly. Any grinding or bending means a door problem, not an actuator problem. Put the door in the middle position. With the actuator still uninstalled, plug it back in. Turn the temperature control from hot to cold and let the actuator rotate to its default position. Once it stops moving, align the actuator's output shaft with the door and bolt it back in. This ensures both pieces are aligned before you reinstall. So those were the 5 most common ways to reset the blend door actuator. The next question is, what does this component do in the first place? Inside your dash sits the HVAC box. Basically, a big plastic air chamber with different doors inside. One of the most important ones is the blend door. Its job is simple. It decides how much hot and cold air gets mixed together before the final air hits your vents. Turn the temperature up, door swings toward the heater core, turn it colder, and door pivots toward the AC evaporator. The blend door actuator is a little electric motor with sensors inside that tell the HVAC computer exactly where the door is. If you tried all 5 methods and the temperature still doesn't behave, here's what to check next. Stripped gears. Most actuators fail because the plastic gears inside it get rounded off. If you hear rapid clicking, that's almost always stripped gears. And resetting won't fix broken teeth. Obstruction in the HVAC box. Sometimes a foreign object, foam, a pen, broken plastic, keeps the door from swinging. Electrical issues. Use a multimeter to check the power, ground, and signal at the actuator connector. A blown fuse or broken wire can mimic actuator failure. HVAC trouble codes. Modern cars store codes like B0424 or air mix door failure. These directly point to the problem. Replace the actuator. Most actuators cost a fraction of dealership labor and they often bolt right in. If the blend door itself is broken inside the HVAC box, that's when things get more serious. Sometimes the whole dash needs to come out. But that's rare. Always rule out the easy stuff first. And that's your full guide to resetting a blend door actuator. 5 methods from easiest to most advanced, plus what to check if none of them work. If this video helped you get your heat and AC back, hit that subscribe for more real-world mechanic tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.